You see this disc brake rotor? It's a pretty large, substantial size rotor, especially for something that only weighs about 260 pounds or so. Take a look at this brake rotor though. It's quite a bit larger in comparison, by at least a few inches. How we put this bigger brake rotor on is we have to put this extender on. It's the same exact brakes, only this bracket right here allows the caliper to push out further, and then with the larger disc you have more braking capacity. It's the same concept with the same exact brakes on the A4, the S4, the A5, the S5. Let's take a look. This is the rotor I took off of this Q5 here. You see, this is the brand new rotor. This is a updated, larger StopTech rotor. But it's factory for a S4, an S5, so on and so forth. You see how the rotor surface comes right up here to the bell of that hub? And then you look at this one and there's a good inch or so to this bell. So it's just simply this caliper bracket that pushes out. If you'll notice, I've got an S5 caliper here from the junkyard, and that's the full caliper with the bracket installed from an S5. Just take a look at the backside here. The bolts are the same exact bolt sequence, pattern, everything looks the exact same. But if you look at this, see how short it is? So you do not need to change your caliper. This is the factory caliper from this Q5. I just simply took the caliper off. I swapped out this caliper bridge for a S4, S5 caliper bridge, and then I put the S4, S5 rotors on. That's all you have to do for a brake upgrade on your standard A4s, Q5s, you know, so on and so forth. A5s. I think it's the same for the A6, but I can't speak for that. I don't know off the top of my head run that one. But we've also got directional rotors. You see, these are slotted, but the vanes are also directional. So there was stickers on here saying that this one was the left side, which you'd normally think these slots would go the other way, but it goes by these vanes on the inside. And also notice that it's painted on the inside. It's painted on this bell, and even on the back side, inside there, it's painted. So the only surface that is exposed is your disc brake surface, the surface that's actually contacting the brake pads. That really helps because these rotors can get rust buildup, and that leads to excessive warpage, especially if you're hard on your brakes, if you're a aggressive braker. So this will last quite a bit longer since it's not going to rust with the paint in there. Also, it's a better steel, you know, not necessarily compared to an OEM factory rotor, but if you go putting the aftermarket rotors on, they use junk metal. So keep that in mind. You get what you pay for. That's all. That's your brake upgrade. I've already showed in other videos how easy it is to do brakes. You just simply take these bolts out. You want to make sure to grease these slide pins. You've got the big 21mm caliper bridge bolts on the back here. You've got your brake pad wear sensor in here with a little clip. And then this is your little anti-rattle clip right here that you need to pop into place. There you are, folks. Give me a like and subscribe, please.